This is a tremendously important meeting because states can exchange their experiences about legislating about the right to food and implementing the right to food as a human right in their institutional and legislative structures. And I think they have a lot to learn from one another. Generally, when I meet with governments, they express an interest in the right to food. They are all in favor, but they do not know what it means. They don't see it as an operational tool which can guide their policies in different fields such as development cooperation, trade, investment in agriculture and other issues. Well, this meeting is the unique opportunity they have to exchange their experiences and learn from what has been working and not working in different jurisdictions.
And do you see a connection how the right to food activities can impact upon or are impacted by what's happening now with the food prices?
Well, I think this crisis can be an opportunity, although it's been disastrous in the consequences it has led to, with 100 million more people falling into extreme poverty, perhaps 75 million people who became hungry as a result of the rising prices. I think it also has led to a realization that the path we have chosen is not sustainable and that very structural changes have to be brought to the food production and distribution system if we want to alleviate hunger in the future. Now, there are, of course, two reactions to what has happened. One is to boost production very rapidly in order to lower the prices by having supply meet rising demand, and that is certainly important in the short term to do. But another reaction should complement the first one, which is to make this sustainable in the long term by providing individuals and families and communities with the guarantees which will make it possible for them to live in a dignified manner from their farming, from their wages, which should be sufficient for them to purchase food. In other terms, it's not sufficient simply to work on the levels of volumes and prices. It's also important to work on social justice, combating inequality and poverty. And I think this is the message which the human right to food has to convey.